The term cypress tree is used in the property description. It is most likely, and so again, now we need to understand what the different types of property description are. Meets and bounds, lot and block, recorded plat, government survey system. So here's our three different types of property description. We've got the rectangular survey system, which is the U.S. government survey system. You've got meets and bounds, and you've got lot and block. Probably going to get 2 or 3 questions where they just want you to know what each one are, and they're going to give you some definition or some terms rather that are associated with each one. So what we'll do is kind of review a couple of these. The rectangular government survey system is kind of the grid format, right? And so basically you've got meridians, you've got baselines, those intersect. Those are going to be able to form townships. And in every single township, we're going to have various sections. And so again, we can get narrow 40-acre tracts of land. How do we end up with 40 acres of land as a measuring tool or a measuring system? It's because of the U.S. government survey system as well. So some things that we need to know: meridians, baselines, townships, sections. Those are some words that we can associate with that as well. Your meets and bounds. Your meets and bounds always has a point of beginning. So we've got to figure out a place to start. And then essentially there's going to be a description that goes around the particular property and how we can identify that particular property. So we've got a point of beginning, and you're always going to end back at the point of beginning. You have what's called benchmarks. Typically benchmarks can be stakes or at least identifiers put in by a survey crew. And in some cases, in some of your older meets and bounds, you've got monuments. Monuments are landmarks like fence posts, boulders, trees, ding, 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 where we can describe various aspects of the property to see and at least formulate what the property description is, to identify what property is yours and what property may be your neighbor's as well. So those monuments are fixed objects. They can be natural, they can be man-made, but they just help identify and describe the way around the property. And the third one, as we can see, is the lot and block. You're going to see this in a typical subdivision development. So a surveyor kind of at least puts together a plat map where it has different lots or filings, different blocks or filings, and within each one is going to be various lots that can be sold and built and that sort of thing. So typically it's going to be very common to your subdivisions. And that plat map is essentially what's going to be recorded to identify who owns the various particular lots that are within those developments. So circling back to our question here, the term cypress tree is used in a property description. Which property description is it most likely found in? It's going to be found in meets and bounds. Got a couple of other questions we can go over just real quick since we've gone over these terms. A salesperson is signing a listing with an owner for a home in a residential subdivision. The best legal description that they would use would be what? It's going to be our lot and block. And so we can see it is a subdivision, so the key word there is going to be subdivision. That's one that we absolutely need to know as well. So again, just as long as we know the key terms that are associated with those, we should be in good shape there. Point of beginning is used in what form of property description? As we said, point of beginning is meets and bounds. So as long as we know the three forms of property description, and as long as we know the key terms that are associated with each one, you're going to be in good shape on this particular topic.